Hello, thank you for downloading this training package. Right, so we'll be discussing on Instagram marketing. So we'll be looking at Instagram as a means of advertisement and then promoting our brands or services. All right, so as you all know, I will advise that if you have only purchased the Instagram marketing content, I would advise you also try to get the Facebook, because Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp belongs to one um, organization, and then their interface are the same. And apart from that, what they are very similar when it comes to advertisement. And then from one platform, you can manage adverts across all other one, like on your ad manager on Facebook. So you can run advert on Instagram, you can run advert on Facebook, you can run advert on Messenger, you can run advert on WhatsApp. So that's why I'm advising that if you have not purchased or downloaded the Facebook, so it will be good for you to go through that after this training. It will aid your understanding of the use of the ads manager for all the applications. All right, so Instagram is a very large platform right now, and then sales, there's a lot of sales that is coming from there right now. I want to say it's doing more sales than on Facebook, but because I know there's also sales on Facebook, but Instagram seems to be pictorial and video visual these days. And then once you can communicate your product and services on it, and then have, let's say, landing page that you push them to, and then for checkout, it's much more easier to sell on Instagram these days, because most people that go there, they want to have fun and are looking for something. So if your product can come on your face, then you can sell your product or service to them. All right, so what you will learn in this training is how to have a powerful Instagram account set up for your business or personal, that you can build your brand and convert your followers into paying customers, attracting 1,000 reels. So there's a possibility of you attracting a lot of followers on Instagram. And then also, by the end of this course, you will know all the strategy to grow your follower and convert your successful Instagram into sales and loyal customer. The most important thing is for you to be able to convert people into customer. Also, we are up to date with all Instagram features, and we guide you step by step on how to utilize these features to grow your account and make and market your business. Okay, so really this training is meant for two kinds of people. One, someone that wants to use the Instagram to grow his or business. Two, someone that is a freelancer or a digital marketer that needs more knowledge in order to take up businesses, for those that want to grow their Instagram or want to grow their business sales using Instagram. So wherever you find yourself in either of the two, so you are welcome to this training. All right, now, how do you create an Instagram account? Instagram is mostly used on the phone, you understand? So, but you can manage your account on the web as well. So, but it's used on the phone. So the feel and the features are not on the web. So, but you can come to the web, create an account, and then you can download the application. Just go to the Play Store or App Store for Apple on devices, and then download the application. Okay, for you to register, you can just come to this, or either on your phone or on the web. Then you fill this information, and then you get it registered. So you can either use your phone number or email to confirm your identity, and then you are logged in. Once logged in, then you are good to go. So your login in can be on the phone, or it can be on the web. All right, so I'm going to quickly show you how to turn your Instagram account into a professional account. So this is one of our Instagram account. So I'm using one account, just for example. Okay, I'm logged in to this account right now. So I can come to settings. So these settings, and then here you can change your account to either professional account, or you can change it to what? A personal account. So right now it's in a professional account. So you can also change it to a personal account. But if you want to run business, so it's, you can say, switch to personal account. So really, we want to make it business. So anytime you open a new Instagram account, is always going to be a personal account. Then you need to log in here and change it into a business or professional account. All right, so that would be all for that. So you can come here and edit your email, push notification, contact, and some other things. It's just for information purposes. But the work really, it's on the mobile device. So on the mobile device, you will need to adjust things there and then start pushing your brand. All right, so how do you now run adverts on Instagram? Yes, it's very, very good you run advert on Instagram. So you will need a Facebook, because most of the time Instagram do not want to build you. They want you to use your billing account on your Facebook. That's why I'm advising that you download the Facebook ad marketing training, and then ensure that you know how to set up an ad account and every other thing. So now what do you need to do? What you need to do is open an ad account on Facebook. Just log into Facebook. So this is an ad account. How do you open an ad account? Just log into your Facebook, look for Ads Manager, or you can go directly to facebook.com/ads manager, facebook.com/ad manager, and it's going to bring you down here. If you don't have an account before, then you can create, it's going to create it directly for you, and then you can just follow the wizard. In this ad manager, you have your billing, you have your business setting, you have your account manager, account settings, and then account quality. So this is how you pay. You use your billing to make payments. So you need to set up and then add a means of payment to it if you want to make payments. So just add your means of payment, and then you can go ahead with the payment. All right, so apart from that, you can just continue with the session. So now this is how your payment. So when you want to fund your account that you want to use on Instagram, just come here, you click on add, and then you add your means of payment to it. So it's very easy. So if you are in, let's say, Nigeria or Africa, I will say you should use your local payment system rather than using the credit or debit card, because there's going to be restriction with it. All right, so just insert it and then follow the wizard. So it's straightforward. So let's go back to the ad manager. Let's go back to the ad manager and then continue from there. How do you run advert on Instagram? It's very easy. There are two ways to run advert on Instagram. You can come to this business ad manager on Facebook and then set it up, and then you can do more audience penetration with your Facebook. And also you can run your ad directly on Instagram. If you don't have a computer, you can set up your ad directly on Instagram. So for the one directly on Instagram, I'm going to be taking it as the part 2 of the training. So, but the first one I'm taking right now is how to set up your ad manager using your Facebook. So, so this one is much more in-depth and much more advanced. So, which I rather want you to know, rather than the simplest one that you just keep clicking on next, and that is all. All right, so now the next thing you click on is create. You want to create your ad that will be running on Instagram. Don't forget we are on Facebook, and then we're going to be running the advert on Instagram. All right, so what kind of advert do we want to run? So there are 3 categories of advert: objective, awareness, consideration, conversion. So you need to first of all know what you want to achieve. What do you want? What is your business into, and what do you want to achieve? Everybody's just say, I want to achieve sales. But you can't directly to sales. You need to start with brand awareness. The first thing, you need to ensure that your Instagram account has a lot of content or has regular content being posted on a daily basis. One. Secondly, and then you have to pick one of those content and then you can run them as sponsored advert. Apart from that, too, then once you have started an awareness ad, then you can come to consideration. Consideration is the possibility of someone thinking of making payments to you for your goods or services. So here, you can either, if you have a website, you select your website. If you have a WhatsApp, you can use your WhatsApp. If you don't have a website but you want to gather it, for instance, you're into real estate or you're into businesses whereby the cost is very high. Let's say your product is worth 700,000 naira, or let's say about $2,000 or things like that. Then we should know that you will rather want to manage it well. Right. So consideration, you can advertise, you can set your potential clients to your website. You can also, so we have, let me take it from beginning again. For the brand awareness, you can show your ads to people who are likely to remember you. That's just pushing information about what you do. Secondly, you can reach more people just by sending them message. That's for awareness. Just your brand name is just what is being promoted. You're not promoting any service. So as long as you have business whereby you are not willing to sell any product, so you can use this as means of advertisement. So we have traffic. So send people to your website. So you can use traffic, engagement. You can build your page like or your followers. You can build response and also app like. So with engagement, you can build followers and also get engagement, comments on your platform, on your handle. So this meant for app install, why this is meant for videos view. So if you have a video, you want to push it, how to you select video views, lead generation, use form, call, chat. So this meant to create a lead. You want to advertise, you want your advertisement to show on Instagram, and then from there you want them to fill a form. So we're going to create an advert like this. So, and also you can push them to your WhatsApp or your Messenger. So that's for another session. Then we have conversion. You want them to fill a specific form or take, let's say, add to cart, and then let's say payment purchases. So that's conversion. Catalog is you have a lot of product and you want to advertise all of them at the same time. So that's catalog. And store traffic is if you have, let's say, a bonanza going on a discount going on in a store, physical store, and then you want to drive traffic to that location. So that's it. So let's start with, we're going to do two types of adverts, and then we'll be looking at the lead generation. We'll look at the lead generation, and also let's try to take another one. Okay, lead generation, and then let's also try to use the traffic. So let's go for the traffic first, and then we'll now look at the, okay, don't let us take two from this place. Let's take one awareness, and then we'll take one lead generation. We'll take one from consideration. All right, so let's first take the lead and then go through the process. All right, so here once you click on it, then you select the name of your advert. So let's say you're running, you need to have a business that you want to run. So for instance, if your business is okay, just like we're running, you came in through digital marketing. Okay, let's advertise the same product. Let's show you how we advertise, and then we're able to get you. Okay, we're advertising digital marketing. So now, let's say digital marketing. So that's what we advertising. So we'll just use different content for it. Okay, then we'll click on next. Then we go to we go to, so it brings us to the category. You need to specify if your business falls between these: social, political news on real estate, employment, or financial um, financial opportunities. So if it's not, then you can just ignore that area. The essence for that place is it needs another level of approval. So, but if it's not, then you can just ignore. Okay, so the A/B test is meant for if you're not sure of what you want to advertise. So you can run an A/B test whereby you have multiple ads and you can try to see which one does much more better. Okay, then enable this for you to give you budget. So minimum you can try to do 1,500, which is about $4 or $5. So minimum, don't do less than that. All right, so that's daily. It says you will spend up to this on some days and less on others. You spend an average of 1,000 per day and no more than 10,000 per calendar week. So you click on next. Don't forget we're running an Instagram ad. So that's what we're running, not Facebook, but we are using the Facebook business because it has more information. So now the kind of leads that how do you want to connect with lead instant form? Let people submit a form to become lead. So what we're doing is we want people, they won't go to your website. So what they will fill a form, they're going to fill a form and then you get the information and then you can follow up with them. So you can follow up with them in what you want them to buy. Or so you can say, let's go call your business to become lead. So the lead can either be in 3 different ways. Either they fill a form, one. Secondly, automated chat, let people message your business to become leads. So they can either message you or let people call your business to become leads. So if, for instance, if what you have is just phone number and then that's what you really want, then you want people to be calling you to ask for information, then you can run a call like that. All right, so then here you specify the page that you want to use. So we're using main tabs page. All right, terms you have accepted Facebook lead. Okay, so now we want to want to know the area, the date range, budget, and then the schedule. So always ensure that your ad starts, let's say, the next day and not instantly. And then the end day, ensure it's minimum of 15 days. It's much more better that way. Then here you can come and I'm earlier explaining this in Facebook. So which is, it's always good for you to have a lead. If you have contacts of people that you want to target, then you can come here and then you create a custom audience, you upload those information and then you target them. But if you have them and then you want to target more people that are not in that list, but they have similar behavioral characteristics to those that are in that list, then you first of all upload and then you come and use them as lookalike. So either of the two. If you need more information, you can contact me and I'm going to show you how to upload your contact list. All right. So if you do not have any of these and then you still want to target people, so what you need to do is come to this place, specify where you want to target. That's the location. You can have multiple locations. I can decide to say I don't want Nigeria, I only want Lagos and Lagos State, and then just target only Lagos State rather than targeting the whole of the country. So I'm removing Nigeria. You can see it has reduced it to 8.1 million possible people I can reach in Lagos. So now age, it depends on your product. Now, don't worry, I'm advertising digital market. So the digital market is cut across on, let's say, from 2022 or 21. So don't worry, I know people less than that too. But I want to target people that will be able to afford to pay for the service. So I do not want to target people that are jokers. So in this vein, I can even, okay. So I can look at the gender. So the gender is very important. The gender is important, and then all. So detailed targeting. I can come to, you need to come to this detail target and then come and specify the kind of people you want to see your business. Okay, I want business owners. Business owners, let me see what it gives me. Let me see if it gives me anything. Okay, you can see behavior, um, small business owners. So it's telling me I can, let me see the number of small business owners that I can see that will be interested in learning digital marketing. So estimated reach is 600 plus to 700 small business owners. So that will want to learn digital marketing. And then this just for example, so you can add more than that to it. Then language. So once you've done this, you can add language, multiple language. Once you've done it, then you can save. You can save your adverts and save it. Okay. Yeah, okay, digital marketing. And then you click on save. I click on save, and then the next thing is automatic placement. So you turn it to manual and then you specify Instagram. So you unchecked Facebook and then the other one, and then you only select the Instagram. So let's go back up to see if our Instagram account has been added. Okay, we have this. Okay, now I noticed something here, which is only, let's see if we need to sign anything. I guess we've already done that. Okay, you have accepted Facebook link and time. Okay, so we've already accepted it. Is accepted. Okay, so I noticed something here. This is where we are supposed to add our what's it called, our Instagram account, but it's being disabled because it's lead. For lead, you will not be able to use to target on leads, I guess, to target Instagram. So because this, I think, is a new feature right now, and then you can't really target. You can fill the form from that place. All right, so just hold on while we use another means of advertisement, so we do not. So for leads, you can only run that on Facebook. All right, so let's go back and then we'll continue from there. We'll specify another kind of objective. All right, so let's create this, a new one, and then we select, we want to start afresh. And then now let's try to take traffic, because lead generation is not allowing us to target Instagram. All right, so for traffic, then it shows that you must have a landing page. So, all right, so now we will just continue from where we stopped. All right, so I guess that's a new what's it called, policy right now. So they keep changing things, and then we need to comply to whatever is been done. So the end date can be, I said, as a minimum of 2 weeks for it to even get good results at the end of the day. Don't forget, we've already set all this before, and then we saved it as digital marketing. So I will just come here and then select. So I don't need to do all what I've done before again. All right, so now if I come to, I think I should be able to see this right now. So here I can come to this place and then specify only Instagram. I want my advert to only show on Instagram. So you can see it's only going to show on Instagram right now. And then I click on next. I click on next. So you can see now that it's showing Instagram, is making Instagram available for me to use here. So you can see that's my Instagram account. If you don't have yours, you just click on it and then you connect. Just enter your username and password, then it's connected. It's very straightforward. Then here in the format, you will need to specify the kind of format you want to use for your advert. Are you using an image? Are you advertising with an image, or you're advertising with a video, or you have multiple images, product images? So if you have more than two images, you can use carousel. So whereby you have different images scrolling. So if you have collection is group of items that opens into a full screen. So if you have items, a group of items, and they want it to pop up as full screen, so you can do that. But it's not all phones that is compatible with this collection. So most of the time you do that. I usually advise you use single image or video, or you use carousel. So for either of the two is good for your advert. You still be able to get your desired result. Okay, here in the website, then you need to enter your enter your website link. So you need to insert your website link, and then okay, see, I've added my own website link there now, so you can see how it's showing. All right, so you can see it's how it's going to be showing, and then you can test it as well. So I've not written anything. We have any text, okay, like digital become, let me just say, become a digital marketer within 24 hours, just captivating information. And then that message shows at the top here. You're going to see it at the top. Verifying your changes. Okay, so you can see it's going to show at the bottom. I mean, so that image, that text, we go with it. Okay, that's primary text. Okay, so you can add more if you want. Then the header that's going to show at the bottom, you can click on. Okay, sign up. You can say, okay, get certified. I say, okay, get certified. Then could not get image, so it's trying to get image to use. So that's why it's bringing up those error message. So now, one thing about Instagram is don't write too much information. The more information you write, the more text that you have, the lesser it's going to be attractive. So just write very few words, and then that is all. All right, so now you can either send them to your website, or you can put a phone number for them to call. So if you don't have a website, so you can, so on your Instagram, they see a phone number to call, and then you start picking the call. So it's either of the two, or you can open a Facebook event if you're having an event. All right, so now, so it can display link. You can add a display link if you want your website link to show that if you have. So if you don't have, there's no problem. Show call extension on your website. So you can add a phone number to your website, so whereby they see their call extension and they can call you. So then your call action, what do you want them to do? Learn more. So like, okay, for instance, digital marketing, or so you can say sign up or apply now. So either of the two, but if it's product, you can say contact us, learn more, All right, so right now, so you can specify if you want to track the activity, you can track activity. And then this is how your advert is going to look. You can see. Then because you are going to, if you have a pixel, so you can install a pixel. In Facebook, in Facebook marketing, we've taught how to specify a pixel. We have a website. So you can just click on setup and then register that. All right, so now, right now, the next thing for you to do is just to click on publishing, and then your advert goes for approval. So, and that is all. So here, if you don't have a website, you can turn it into your mobile. So, which is just enter your phone number, specify your country. If it's Nigeria or any, just specify your country code, and then enter the number you want them to see. So just enter the number you want them to see. Provide a valid, so it's valid right now. So let's see if we have preview for this, because it's not phone number. I don't think this one has a preview. So now, so what happens is it's the phone number that when they see your advert, so you need to, let's upload an image. Let's upload an image. Okay, we can use any, it's just for example. So we can use, let's just use this image. That was a long time. Okay, so you can use images depending on to recommend or to review. Consider recommended we think are likely to improve your ad performance. Okay, turn on media enhancement. Okay, add more text options. Okay, so from here right now we're going to add more text onto this. So okay, here, so become a digital marketer. Okay, you can see Facebook and Instagram marketing and Google marketing. Just you can list your products and services and get certified in few minutes. So, or you can also add speak to a live coach. Speak to a live coach after training. So you can speak to a live coach after training. So that's what they read from the advert, and then you specify the phone number. So what happens here is it's your phone numbers. When they call now, when they click on call now, your phone number starts ringing. So that's the objective, call now. So, but really, it depends on your objective. For instance, now, if your business is real estate, you can, instead of you having to open an advert and then create an advert and then you want them to fill your form, you follow up with them, you can just do directly. Okay, those that see, okay, property available at Lekki this, and then you put the picture of those land and then the estate, and then the next thing is call now. So anybody that clicks on that call, so the only people that are calling you are people that are interested. Yeah, you might get some flash sometime to be sure that the number is valid. So, but the people that calls you, so are those that are interested. Then you can keep their phone numbers and then keep following up with them. So it's just like a call center, and then you want to learn this is the price, this is the price. So the more the phone calls you get, the more your possibility of getting a potential balance. For phone call, I would advise that your product is something that you can explain via the telephone, and then you do, or anyone interested is the people you want them to book an appointment with you. You understand my point? You want them to book an appointment with you. So and then when they book an appointment with you, you take them through the process, and then okay, to book an appointment for live, for you to see me. So just this is what you do. What's your name? You enter the person's name, your details, this, when you would like to do it, and then that's all. So when we like to come for sightseeing and things like that. So, but if you are selling, let's say you have a lot of product and you can't have them call you because you might not have the price of each of the product in your memory. So it's not that good for those kind. So those kind of product is better you send them to your landing page where the information for the content is there. So they just see it and then they feed on it and follow through. So that's one thing. Another disadvantage of the call is that you should be able to, you might need to adjust your advert that it doesn't run in the middle of the night, because when people calls you in the middle of the night, you won't be able to call them, you won't be able to pick it, and then you end up having missed calls. And then most of them, when you try to call back the missed calls, some of them might be busy as of the time you want to call them. So because they are calling you when they had the time. So these are the disadvantage of the call, but the call is also good for products that are very expensive, and then you have to specify time and date at which you want your ad to run. It's okay. So this is for, so this advert is only going to be showing on Instagram. So you don't need to do anything on Instagram. You come here and then set the advert up here. All right. So this for traffic. So let's try to do. So once you click on this publish, it goes for approval. It takes 24 hours, and then your ad comes up live. So it's very straightforward. See recommendation. Let's see. Make a cursor leads. Okay, so you can follow some recommendations to make your ad much more better. It says, since you have enough media option in your media library, you should try carousel ad. So it's telling us that since you have a lot of pictures, so try to use carousel. You can use it to showcase a suite of product or highlight different features. Businesses saw an average increase in link over 20 days ago. So all right, so that's all about creating your advert, and then just wait for it to start running. Let's go back and try to create another kind of advert. Let's try to create another kind of advert. So now we'll be creating, I just want us to touch around all the different types of advertisement. We also do, let's say, catalog sale or store visit. So let's do brand awareness right now. Okay, so that you can see the difference between them. They are all similar. So it's not as if you're doing something. So once you select brand awareness, so you can put your budget, what you plan to spend. So you can see for brand awareness, because you are not aiming at selling, you are only trying to put your name in the face of people. You want people to just know your brand. You want people to familiarize themselves with you. You want them to just follow you and things like this. So it's cheaper, you understand, but you have more work to do. So for instance, if you are into, let's say, blogging, you are a politician, you understand, you are not expecting money, sales from your potential clients or your potential people. So you should use brand awareness or you use the reach, because you are not expecting them to pay you any amount, any fees. It's free. So you use this kind of advert objective. Okay, so we click on next. So it uses something called impression, which I also called it on lift. How soon can someone remember your ad? So start date, you can put it tomorrow and specify the time, then end date. You have to make it at least a month. And then your objective, don't forget we've earlier created objectives, so we just come here and then pick it. Detailed targeting expansion isn't available. Okay, so invalid objective, and the campaign is not supported. Okay, campaign objective. Okay, Let's see. Okay, it's telling, it seems we will not be able to use this target. So we might need to create our own target audience. So you can see the error as left, but here now you are constrained to the kind of people that will see your list. Okay, so you can just say businesses, depending on what, okay, you have. Let's see if it can give us business. You see, so right now it's not giving us the opportunity to specify. So although we are still using small business, so but it's constrained. All right, so let's go on. Okay. Now we still do the same thing. We can specify that only Instagram, and then we click on next. So adverts only going to show on Instagram. You can see that the reach has reduced 195 to 200 people. That's the way to be able to reach only on Instagram. So, but it depends on what you really want to achieve, and then what I'm only doing is I'm trying to show you the process and then the way to access it. So it has gotten the account, it has access to it now. So then you can specify, use an image or use a carousel if you have multiple image. These images are just examples. So do not, then you can write text here. Just write text, short text, and captivate it. You can add your link. If you have a website, you can still add your website link. So language, we know it's English. So tracking, if you have a tracking code, you can add it. If you don't have it, just leave it. But I usually advise that you set up a pixel. We've explained how to set up pixel, so you can just go through it and then you click on publish. It's pretty straightforward. There's less for you to do. You just need to know what you want to achieve and then go for it. So one thing that I will also say is, if you've gone through this training and then you are struggling to really know how to set up your own advert for your business, for your kind of business, and then you want our professional advice on how to set it up for you, or each of the points, we can take you through setting it up remotely, just like this, and then it's you that you are the one doing it, but we're only instructing you, or only be saying what you are doing and tell you what you should do next. So we can also render this service to you, and then you set up your ad the way you want. So it's just like a support. So we want you to always bring out the best of the best advert that we do well. So not just any kind of advert. So that is what we want you to understand. So all right, so you just click on publish and then you are good to go. All right, so let's look at one other type of advert that we can see and look at how it looks before we go to some other part of the ads. Okay, so let's create new. Okay, let's look at store traffic. Let's see what we can do. Before you can use the store traffic, you need to add your store detail. To do this, find business location in your business manager. So you need to have set your store traffic, your store location. So let's look at catalog sale or conversion. Let's just look at conversion. Let's look at conversion or video. People do more videos these days. So you can run video penetrates more, so, but we can look at conversion as well. So it's either of the two. So you can use video during your conversion. So it doesn't mean that you have to use video only at a video objective. You can use video as a content and then still specify conversion. So look at conversion. You can send people to your website and then track what they do on your website. That's the conversion aspect of it. You can send people to your website and apps. You can send people to your messenger, to your WhatsApp. Then, but you need to have a pixel. So this is a pixel that was created earlier. Then you need to specify your event objective. What are you really recording? What are you recording? So is it when someone clicks on add payment info, or when somebody clicks on add to cart that you want to call it a conversion, or when somebody clicks on add to wish list, complete registration, you have a form. Anytime someone clicks on fills the form, so if you take it as conversion, okay, so then what you need to do is complete registration. Contact, when someone goes to your contact page, a telephone, SMS, email, contact, or other type of contact between the customer and your business, if that's what you call your conversion. Customized product, customization of product through a configure tool. So donate, when people go to your donate fund page, find location, initiate checkout, leads, a submission of information by customer when someone submit a form. Purchase, when the payment goes through and then goes to the thank you page. Schedule, when somebody schedule an appointment with you. Search, start trial, this start of a free trial. So submission, application. So it depends on what you want to call, let's say, conversion. So you can specify which one is your own. Maybe it's purchase, because I know that's what majority of people like to do. So, and then you also need to know that there's a lot of restriction and privacy with iOS devices when it comes to some of these pixel tracking, picking things on your phone or your computer. So they are constraining you from doing a lot of those on the iPhone. So what you need to do is verify your pixel once you have created it. If you want to create it, just click on verify pixel to take you to how to create it, and then you can just follow through the amount you want to spend. So per day, you can reduce it. If you want these dates, you can specify your start and end date. Then what else? The gender. Okay, adjust your budget to improve. Okay, so 20, it depends, since your schedule is 22 days, can adjusting your budget to this. Okay, this depending on how much you want to spend here. If you turn this to, let's say, 1,005, it changes your how much you intend to spend during that time. So in the week, it's saying I'm going to spend 10,005. That's in naira. So and then here placement, you also come back here and then specify what you have in mind, and then just specify Instagram. That's where you are targeting. And then the essence of having a single advert for each network is you can know how much you are spending directly on each network, because you can open different adverts and then specify each one per network. So you manage each one. The one that is not working, you disable it. If it's Facebook that is not giving you so much leads or money, you disable it without having to disable all your ad. You know, so, or going back to edit and then remove Facebook or this or that from it. So that's the reason why I usually advise that you specify your advert and then you give it a specific meaning. Okay, so enter the URL, so your website. So don't forget, we are running another kind of advert here. That's why we are using this. So this is for conversion. All of them are similar, so we can add your call extension. And then your pixel is very important when it comes to conversion. You need to create your, if you don't have, click on this and then go and create your, so it gives you information on how to create a pixel. And then if you are still having difficulty in creating the pixel, okay, I'm going to show you, because that's the last thing for you to do, because once you have set up your pixel, you just need to click on publish. So I'm going to show you again how to create a pixel. and then allocate it. It's very, very simple. So I'm canceling this, and then because we are done with it, and then so to create a pixel, you can go directly from the ad, or you can come to this place, which is called the ad account, or is it no? Let me see. Let's look at, because I know we can create it directly from okay, let's go to business settings. Let's see what is there. One thing about these platforms is they keep changing over and over, so we just need to be able to so you come to your business settings, then you specify your account that you're using, business, then you come to a pixel data source. So you're going to see pixel and data source, and then here you can create a pixel. So just click on add, and you give your pixel a name, my tracker, depending on what you want to use. My tracker, just give it any name you want, and then that's all. Then the next thing is you click on continue. It takes you to that. It says, do you want to continue managing my business? Do you want to continue, or you want to set up a presenter? Do you want to do it later, or you want to set it up? So if you click on now, so it brings you here. How do you want to add code using a partner integration? So are you using, let's say, CMS, WordPress, Shopify, Squarespace, or what are you using? So if you're using any of those kind of CMS application, so then you specify, it gives you a code for you to use. If your website is not built on all the CMS, if it's built on less HTML or PHP by itself, then you specify normal email instructions. So, but if your website was not developed by you, but you have a developer that did it, so you can just click on email instructor, and then it's going to send the instruction on how to add these codes to your developer. So the developer is going to see it, and then is going to be able to add the code to it from. So just all what you need to do is just enter the email of your developer here, and then Facebook is going to send the code to him, and then just put a call across to him that, oh, I just need you to add my pixel to my website so that I can run conversion, and that is all. So the developer knows what to do when he or she sees this information. But if you want to do it by yourself, you click on it manually. So this is the code, just click on it to copy. It's copied, and then you paste it in your header of your website, the pages that you want to track. Then turn this on, test. You can test, enter the link of your website where you have pasted it, just enter it and click on send text test traffic. So it's going to tell you whether it's able to capture the code on your website. So once that is done, you click on continue, and then you are done. Just do your conversion metrics as we've earlier done, and then it is all set. That's how to install Pixel. It's straightforward and easy to do. Then you can always come and activate it if you want in the future, or disable it if you do not want anymore. As I've earlier said, if you have any question, you can send a mail. You can send an email to us at info@mentabs.com, or you send it to client@mentabs.com, or you go to mentabs.com/ask, and then you'll be able to contact us. Or you can call the line that is on the application or on our website, and then we will give you our details on how to support you. As I said also, if it's not a question that you have, but you want us to set up your advert for you, so or by yourself, so you don't want to give us access, we can also assist you in setting it up by us connecting to your computer remotely, and then we'll keep telling you what to do next. So one step at a time, we keep doing it until we finish the process together. So You just have to give us a schedule when it will be nice for you to meet and for us to connect. And then we'll run you through the process one-on-one. So that's what we call the one-on-one training. So with the one-on-one training, you connect to us and then we tell you how to do it. You just tell us what you want to advertise, and then we take you through how to set it up. We give you the instruction, and then that is all you need to do. So you just follow our instruction while we do it for you. All right. So thank you for listening to this training. So we are just an email away from you or a call away from you for any support until you become a professional in this digital marketing aspect.